Mahadev is leaving. He's all done. Bike is done. We've done almost 200 kilometers now after the entire engine is done. We've come all the way to drive along with him to ensure that he is not having any problem. Touch wood, till now we've covered about 60 kilometers away from the city, and I don't think so that there is going to be any problem. Since yesterday we went to the ranch, now we're almost done and we are heading towards Shamshabad airport. We just had our early dinner, so just to give it a break, we rode from my place almost about 1.5 hours because of the city traffic. And now I'm just planning to pull over somewhere near the airport so that the place is silent, and get Mahadev's personal review about the ride. Now my phone is resting on Ahmed's bike's shoulder. Now I'm here. Now flow at the airport balance. It's okay. Hold it up. Just the way. You just got labeled. Yes. Just wanted to show it around. So quite an emotional moment right now because my artwork has taken a picture of a ship, a picture perfect shape, and she is going to the place where she's come from. So Mahadev is look at that bright smile. Now please tell me what exactly you had it.
Alright, so what happened was the bike was pretty much unusable when I brought it here. The engine knocked a lot. Every single thing was rusted. I mean, if I tried to fix one thing, something else was going to go, break. So I did bring the bike here some time back, and now
let me just stop him here. His bike was here in Hyderabad on 28 November 2021. So the journey he needs to speak. I would not get into this conversation. I'm just setting myself aside. So let him speak what he wants to speak.
Alright, so first things first, as I said, the bike was unusable. When I brought it here, I brought it by train. I mean, it was, I couldn't even ride it for long. When the bike got here, the front shocks were shot, the mudguard was gone, the bike, the walls were sticking, there was a weird noise, the crank was gone, so he tried fixing it. We did get around to fixing it and the bike did run briefly in February. So, but what happened then was that the crank, it was too out, and the repair job that we didn't pan out. So let me just say what all was replaced. So the crank is different, the self bearings, the barrel piston head is repaired twice, then the front shocks, both of them, the front mudguard, dust covers, much of the internals of the gearbox. So these are all replaced. We got a different seat as well. Now the bike right now, the way it sits, it's something different. When I say different, now I do own a Lightning. It's a 535 Lightning, and I must say that the power difference, and I can't see anything. I feel that this bike runs better. The bike, after it was done, he's ridden it for over 300 kilometers. He's validated it, tested it, got any minor teething issues that were found have been fixed. So what I'm trying to say is, yesterday we did a test ride, and I've gone up to as much as 80 on this, and that took no time. And I'm after I've ridden this some more, once the engine is run in, I'm pretty sure this can do way more than that. I know that because I've ridden his bikes. He has a few bullets, and one of them, actually two of them, I've ridden them at 120 kph. Not kidding, I've done it myself, so I can speak for that. So perfection is something that I'm blown away by. Yeah, it's an emotional moment. I mean, I came in February, I was so damn excited. I was here with my wife at that time, and we were like so excited to take it back. But unfortunately there were issues, but I'm glad we went back, and the bike is so much better right now.
Okay, sorry about it. That time February the bike was fixed. We strolled literally, we covered back to back probably close to 400 kilometers. Right? Except the cylinder head and the old brand which had the still decided for the valve issue. So that's the reason I had to come back and I had to fix them. And then go back to the case, and I had to release it. And this time I got things to do the release. Now I don't see any to see and sorry and I still have to sorry. So I hope that my hard work will stay with him as long as he's willing to hold the price work which is done on it. Rest, peace.
Just to be clear, the bike is not going anywhere. I'm not going to sell it ever. So yeah, the bike is going to be mine. And yeah, I mean, back in February, as I said, when we were here, I wanted to like take it away, but I'm so glad that I did not. As I said, I have a Lightning, I have this bike, and I can't stay away from any one of them. Now the thing is, this bike rides so well. I just don't have any words. I mean, there were times that like there were some part issues which I was not able to find the part here in Bangalore. He wasn't able to find here itself. So those things get depressing. Those things do matter. But
and they delay the project timeline.
They delay the project. They add unnecessary costs because people who hold the parts, they scalp you for it. And
they're the king queen makers actually.
So that being said, the bike, I have no doubt this is going to perform. I mean, I've been riding, as I said, for 3 days. It's been mind blowing, and there aren't enough words to describe how I feel right now. These cheeks hurt. I mean, right here, but too much smiling. I've been smiling like an idiot all day. If I keep my mouth open, my teeth dry up. I can't close my lips. Those are the kind of issues I've been having for the last few days. And we went away from Hyderabad a few times just to test it. And testing is more or less not exactly needed, but I can't stay off it. That's what's going on. Since I've got here, we've burnt a ton of fuel. At this time, right now, I don't care. Even if it burns my blood, I'm going to put it in it, and I'm going to ride. So that's the feeling that I have. As far as the bike goes, it's great. I'm going to ride home. Might take a bit of rest, but no, I have no doubts with the bike itself. I might get tired, but the bike is just going to run. This is me, and there's a couple of guys on there. So Faisal sir and Ahmed bhai, they've come to see me off just to make sure that I get out of the city in one piece, which I have. And yeah, once I do get to Bangalore, once I get it washed and cleaned up and everything, and once I'm in a decent enough space, I will go ahead and make a short video and update you guys how things go. And I can't thank this man enough. He's been so kind. The day his bike's video was released, I did have a chat with him, and we've been in touch since. Awesome guy, gem of a person, great bullet, and yeah, he's going to get some work done to his bike. Yeah, you will see this man again.
By the way, he's my senior from the school. And he's one of the best persons I've ever come across. My best friend, my fellow mate, you can say, my mentor, you can say, anything goes wrong, he's always there. Pasha छोड़ो, भूल जाओ, जो हुआ जाने दो. You have an experience next that will help you. So every time anything good I achieve, he's the first person to come across, take a test drive, comes back and gives his feedback. And I am telling you, this guy is an honest pain in the ass. I have always, appreciated him, never being sarcastic. He's always upfront. Whatever he does, speaks on the face. So any work I do, he's the first person to test drive. So yes, when his bike's video was first released, there were a couple of people, they wanted the bike to be done. So one was him, the other one was Raj Reddy. Even his bike is done and delivered. Unfortunately, till date, I am unable to send his bike papers. The reason why I'm speaking up over the video is that he's thinking that deliberately the documents have been held. I'm sorry, that is not a reason. Yes, there is a delay. Now since your Poti Reddy, your friend Mahadev, is also received his bike, he is leaving. So tomorrow morning, or as I said, Tuesday morning, I'll get the approval done. If the approval is not done, you will have to contact that person and do it.
So just to tell you what was replaced. Okay, so rusted was replaced. Who wasn't present, replaced. Shocks were old. These are new ones, replaced. Bend, silencer replaced. Of course, all the gears. I mean, this timing chest itself is replaced. Barrel is different. Of course, piston too. Push rods, head. Just the outer casing is mine. Everything else internally is fresh. Some of the gears are new. Crank is different. Then on coming to this side, the self one-way bearing is replaced. Coil is mine. I mean, that was the original coil. Magnet is different. Clutch, the assembly is different. I mean, replaced. Chain is replaced. Battery was good. I mean, I had replaced it just before coming here. The point plate he had in stock. Now, there are things that were depressing to find. There were some parts that were simply get those parts. It was impossible. And for someone that has it, he graciously let them go. That's why the project was even doable. Because as I said, the bike needed a lot, and getting those parts from elsewhere would have been next to impossible. So I'm just thankful that the project is done, and it wouldn't have been possible without him. He has rooms full of stuff, and I mean, anything that he isn't using, he's happy to let go. And I want to say that it's not easy letting stuff that he has held on to for years to let go, and especially with someone that's going to take advantage of him. I try to make sure that he gets what he deserves, but I have a feeling that he has let a lot of stuff go that I don't know about, like parts wise, that he hasn't exactly talked to me about it. So honestly, I don't care. What I care about is I have a bike. The bike rides, and it rides good. And if anyone wants to get any kind of work done, just have faith and let him do his thing. Because if let's say if I rushed this, the result might have been different. We found the right parts at the right time, and he found it. Okay, and the bike is done. And honestly, that's all I care about. And I've had food at their home, stayed with them, great people, and I just want to say thank you. Hello. I've just reached, almost I've reached home. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the bike. The bike is running great. The only thing I did was put some chain loop, maybe a few 100 kilometers ago, and that's it. It did rain quite a lot last night, so it's all dirty. I took off that sticker, by the way, so that's how it should be. That's how it is.
bike did not give me any issues whatsoever. Everything is great. The bike ran great. The only thing that happened was I got tired, but that's not the bike's fault. Apart from that, I've reached home, no issues to report. I maintained a good speed of 60 throughout, except for a few overtakes maybe. And I rode through the rain, slept on the dhaba for a bit, and reached Bangalore. Thank you, MZY Customs. Amazing bike.